What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Found Bytes, a game review series. My name is Brian. I'll be your host. If you don't know about us, we're all about testing out and finding small, high-quality video games. This is a podcast that aims to respect your time and money as a gamer and a consumer by sifting through storefronts and sales to find the gems that may be worth your precious resources. This week is another Tales and Sales episode where we do a rundown of 5 games that didn't quite make the cut for the regular episode, and then we go through sales on all the major platforms for some of the smaller games that we've been recommending. And we're doing a Tales and Sales episode this week because there is the Steam Summer Sale, and another major sale just popped on PSN. So let's jump right in. We are recording Wednesday, July 5th at 11 p.m. And let's start with some Tales. First up is a game called Cursed to Golf. This is a game that's available on PC and all major consoles. I played about an hour or two, somewhere in between, and I played that on Switch. This is a 2D golf platform roguelike game. It's an interesting game and a game that we've talked about in comparison with Golf Club Wasteland on the episode for that game. This game has a lot of similarities to Golf Club Wasteland, but it's definitely not as relaxing and doesn't really add as much story and lore. It's kind of like a cramped Metroidvania in these levels. Like, there's not much room to hit a golf ball, so it's a little strange, but it does add different things like cards that give you bonuses or can subtract strokes and things like that, or mess with the environment. It's very colorful, very cartoony, but again, it doesn't really add a lot of like story or lore or anything like that. You're just kind of thrown into it. And I will say, from a scale of difficulty, some of these holes are really easy, and all of a sudden they kind of get really hard and ridiculous, and I probably won't go back to it. It's a game that I'm glad that I tried. Maybe if you didn't vibe with Golf Club Wasteland, this might be more your speed, but it's a game that I probably won't continue with. Next up is a game called Astalon, Tears of the Earth. This is available on PC and all major consoles. I've been playing this on PS4. I probably put in between 2 and 3 hours. It's a 2D action platform adventure game, and it's interesting because it has 3 characters, and it's similar to a game that we've talked about before in Greek, Memories of Azure, but also the old SNES games, The Lost Vikings. But it's interesting because you don't have all 3 characters out at the same time. You have to like go to the campfire where you save and do stuff and actually swap between characters. So it's a little interesting because each character has like specialized skills and movement, and so that lends the game to a lot of backtracking. And as you get through this game, it does have you progress the same area, and that can be a little frustrating or a little samey, but it's got an interesting quirk because dying is the way that you level up. So it's interesting how the game progresses. I really like the combat, and it's certainly a game that I may get back to. I just haven't gotten to it in a little bit. Next up is a game called Winter Ember. This is available on PC and major consoles. I've played this on PS4. I gotta be honest, I haven't even put an hour into this game. It's an isometric stealth action game. It's got a really rough opening anime that I have no idea how it ties into anything. It's super raw, it's a bit cringy at times, and I don't feel like it actually proceeds anything that you do after it. So I don't know why that is, but as you start to play the game, it's a bit slow and cumbersome in its stealth, and it's super basic, like things that you learn, the mechanics that you learn are just like, I feel like I already know that I can do this, but the basic sort of tutorial is just really slow and clunky, and so I was really turned off by the opening cutscene, and I don't think I'm going to go back to this game. Next up is a game called Sable. This is available on PC and major consoles except Switch, so it's not on Switch yet. I've been playing this on PS4. I probably put in about 2 hours. It's this third-person open-world adventure game. It's super unique in its visuals and in sort of its character and the interactions. It has like this sort of reductive color comic style in the visuals, and it's really interesting. The environments are almost like Star Wars, like being on Tatooine and like the sand people and whatnot, and like the masks that they wear. It's very similar to that. It also gives me Jak 3 vibes. Not just because you're out in the sand and kind of this open world, but also there is like some vague 3D platforming, and it's interesting because I think it's like you get powers and upgrades and stuff like that. There's a lot of narrative and a lot of conversing with other characters. It's a little slow moving, at least at first, as much as I've played, but it has a lot of charm, and it's definitely a game that I want to get back to. Next up is a game called Imp of the Sun. This is available on PC and consoles.
I've put somewhere between 3 and 4 hours on PS5 with this. It's a 2D action-adventure platformer. I'm really divided on this game, and I want to talk about the things that I love and the things that I hate about it. So there's so much that I love about this game. The art, the color, it's very colorful. The animations are really good. The lore in the world, it's inspired by Peruvian lore, and I don't know if there's like connections with the actual mythology or anything like that. I love kind of the open-ended exploration. It's not linear. You can go in a couple different directions. I love the variety of platforming, the pacing of it. I love the boss design. Really, really cool stuff. And the moveset as the character. The moveset that you get, all the things you can do, and the upgrades that you get. All of this are so good, and I really enjoy them. But I hate the consistency of the mechanics in this game. I was screaming at this game during a boss fight. There is no consistency in the timing of your double jump, of your wall jump, when it's going to work, when it's not going to work, and I was getting very frustrated. I don't know if that's intentional in regards to the difficulty, but I found it really infuriating as someone who plays a lot of these games to not know when I'm going to be able to double jump or when I'm not. There's not the consistency there, so I was intensely frustrated multiple times because I wanted to love this game so much. Also, a lot of little things like when you get hit or when you fall into a spike pit, there's no respite. There's no moment of invincibility. So if you fall into a spike pit, you're going to bounce up after you get hit, and you can't double jump off of it. And if you land on the spike again, you're going to bounce up and get hit again. So just really frustrating, not really doing due diligence to the gamer there. And so incredibly frustrated by this game. It really doesn't have that level of polish like a Hat in Time or something like that has. But I really think this game has such potential, and I keep going back to it. But within 5 minutes, I get angry and frustrated. So I don't know where I sit on this game. If you're intrigued by it, maybe check it out. All right, let's jump on to some sales. Let's start with PlayStation. So on the PSN, we have 2 sales going on. I think they're pretty much the same. It's called Essential Picks, and then there's also an under 15 option, and both of them are going until July 19th. Games that we've talked about before, Gris is on sale for $4.24. We did an episode of the podcast on that. Hotline Miami is available for $2.49, and Hotline Miami 2 for $3.74. So both great games if you haven't played the Hotline Miami games. Return of the Obra Dinn is available on PlayStation for $11.99. Awesome game. We did an episode on that. Darkwood, the special edition, is available for $8.99. Void Bastards is available for $8.99 on PlayStation. Awesome game. Dicey Dungeons, fantastic game, available for $5.09 on PSN. Transistor is on sale for $3.99. $4 for Transistor. You cannot go wrong. Other Side is a game we talked about in our Tales and Sales episode. That's available for $8.99 on PSN. Book of Demons is available for $8.74. That's a recent episode, kind of an ode to old school Diablo. Letterquest is available for $1.99, and Letterquest Remastered, which is the version that we reviewed, is available in a bundle for $1.49, and that's available with a game called Sun and Moon, which has some interesting visuals, but I have not played it. All right, let's go on to Steam. So the summer sale is going on right now, and that's going until July 13th. So we've got a bunch of games on here, a lot that we've covered on the regular episodes, some we've mentioned in our Tales and Sales, and some even more ancillary than that. So let's start with Time Spinner, our first episode. That's available for $5.99. Awesome Metroidvania, really great characters, really great story. Signalis is on sale for $15.99. That's a great value for an awesome survival horror resource management game. The Pathless is on sale for $15.99. That's a great price. Inscription is available for $11.98. Return of the Obra Dinn is also available on Steam for $11.99. A Hat in Time, which I just platinumed on PSN, is available for $14.99. Katana Zero is available for $8.99. Skull the Hero Slayer, awesome roguelike game. I'm not even into roguelikes, and I really like this game. $11.99. Gris is on sale for $3.75, which is an absolute steal. Apotheon is available for $3.74 on the Steam Summer Sale. Headlander, awesome Metroidvania, $1.99 on Steam. If you have not played Headlander, you need to pull over the car right now and buy this game for $2 on Steam. Transistor is available for $3.99. Aragami is on sale for $4.99. Awesome stealth action game. Dicey Dungeons is on sale for $5.09. The Banner Saga, the first one, is available for $4.99 on Steam. Void Bastards, available for $8.99 on Steam. Greek Memories of Azure is on sale for $5.99. 8 Doors, A Rum's Afterlife Adventure, which is an awesome game I played on the Switch, is available for $3.99 on Steam. Great value there. Saturday Morning RPG is $1.74. Every time this game is on sale, I'm going to scream at you while you're listening. Buy this game for $1.74. It's an amazing experience. Morbid, The Seven Acolytes, is on sale for $4.99, and Lamentum is on sale for $5.43. Now, some other games we've covered on the Tales and Sales episode. Subterrane is available for $5.08 on Steam. That's an awesome survival horror game set in underground Mars, top-down resource management. Child of Light is on sale for $4.49. Darkwood is on sale for $3.74 on Steam. Hotline Miami 1 for $1.99. Hotline Miami 2 for $2.24. Amazing games on sale on Steam. Hollow Knight, definitely a fan favorite, is on sale for $7.49. Blasphemous is on sale on Steam for $6.24. Excellent Metroidvania game. Celeste, an amazing 2D platformer, is on sale for $4.99 on Steam. Cuphead, everybody knows about Cuphead. That's on sale for $13.99 on Steam. Darkest Dungeon is on sale for $7.49. I've been beating the drum about that game for such a long time. Great game. Salt and Sanctuary is on sale for $4.99 on Steam. Wizard of Legend is on sale for $4.79. Soma, which we talked about in one of our recent Tales and Sales episodes, is on sale on Steam for $5.99. That's great value there. Bug Fables, which is an amazing game, an ode to old school Paper Mario games, those RPGs. That's on sale for $9.99 on Steam. Great value and a great game there. And 2 other games. One is Pentiment that I've seen. I've heard a lot of people talking about this. I think it's available mainly on Xbox, but also probably on PC. That's on sale for $13.39. I am going to check that game out eventually. And a little sneak peek at the future, there's a game called Witchwood, which is on sale for $5.99 on Steam, and that may be a future episode. And finally, let's do Switch sales. So for this, we go to the eShop and we hit great deals, and each of these is going to have a specific number of days left as of the publishing of this episode. Listen for these. First up is Death's Gambit Afterlife, an amazing Metroidvania Souls-like. Really love this game. Love the music, love the characters, the dialogue. That's on sale for $12.99 on Switch for the next 7 days. Aragami's Shadow Edition, which comes with all the DLC, is available for $7.49 for the next 4 days. Morbid, The Seven Acolytes, is on sale for $6.24 for the next 4 days. Time Lie, which is a great isometric kind of platform puzzle game on the Switch, is available for $5.99 for the next 5 days. And finally, Under Dungeon, which is an amazing old school dungeon crawler top-down adventure. It's a real ode to Link's Awakening, to Link to the Past, old school Zelda. This is on sale for $1.99 again for the next 4 days. $1.99 is an unbelievable value for this game. Definitely check that out on the Switch. All right, that's going to do it for this Tales and Sales episode. Stay tuned for our next episode to see what new games we found for you.